Let's look at another example of how to do simple linear regression. In this example, we're going to try to predict how much time it takes for students to get from work to class when there's traffic based on how long it takes them to get from work to class when there's no traffic. So we have two columns of data here. We've got their commute time when there's no traffic, which we will use to predict their commute time with traffic. So this is going to be the x variable, and this will be our y variable. And the way that we're going to do this is with a scatter plot, because it's real simple when we have the x on the left side and the y on the right side. So I'm going to click into the table here. I'm going to go to Insert, go to the table section, go to the scatter plot where it's got the dots, choose the first one, and here we've got a scatter plot with a commute with traffic. And let's add some titles to this because we always want axis titles. So we go over to Add Chart Element, Axis Title, Primary Horizontal, and this will be commute time with no traffic. And then we'll also go over to the primary vertical axis, and we will change this to, delete that, commute time with traffic. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, and let's see, the grid lines don't look out of place here, so we can leave them in there. Now let's go to the trend line, and I'm going to choose more trend line options, and it'll suggest a linear trend line. And then let's look at the other options here. We want to display the equation on the chart, and we want to display the r squared value on the chart. And there we have, let's move this so it's a little easier to read. And so we have an equation, y equals 0.8379x plus 18.48, and r squared equals 0.4178. So these are, this is the equation for figuring out the commute time with traffic. And we notice that looking at this, it looks pretty good, except there's a few outliers. There's a few people that normally live just 15 or 20 minutes away, but it takes them between 50 and 120 minutes to get to school. Now, if you're familiar with Azusa Pacific, these are people that are probably coming from Pasadena during rush hour, and they're stuck in traffic for a long time on the eastbound 210. Normally it would only take them 15 or 20 minutes, but with the traffic, it can take up to 2 hours.